You right, yeah? Hello, it's me again. Welcome back to the channel, and thank you for tuning in once again. So here tonight I've come to one of my bass marks. Now this isn't really a mark for the novice angler. You'll have to wade across 3 gullies to get onto this mark. It's definitely one you shouldn't venture onto unless you know it really well. It's now coming up to 20 past 8, and low water is just after 11 tonight, so fishing the ebbing tide, and that's the only reason obviously I've gone across the channels to get onto the mark. As I say, it's not a mark you'd venture onto alone. It's definitely not a mark you'd venture onto if you didn't know it. I've been brought up fishing this mark for bass and know it very well, but I still play it safe. Tonight I've got Barry with me, good friend of mine, good bass angler. Well, we'll find out tonight. So fingers crossed, he's shouting over there now. Barry's not fished off this mark before, so hopefully I can get him into a bass off this mark for his first outing on here. So keep tuned, keep watching, and I'll hopefully bring myself and Barry back with some fish, and hopefully not dogfish. So a quick talk through the setup that I'm using here tonight. So I've got an earth clip pom with a 6-ounce diamond lead on it. Running off that, I've got a 40-pound snood. Now 40-pound snood seems very heavy for bass, but the ground we're fishing in it's fairly heavy ground. It's not heavy ground, it's got a lot of sandy patches, but it's got big kelp beds in it. So I like to fish with a 40-pound snood on this mark. And then these are the hooks I was saying about the other night that I was going to put to test, is these Sea Glow. Absolutely, I love the look of these hooks, and the results I've had with them so far on my huss fishing has been absolutely amazing. So if you haven't fished with them, check them out, and I'll do plenty of reviews over the coming weeks and months on them. But I've done really alright with them, to be fair, and they're absolutely good, strong hooks, really sharp hooks. So time to get some bait on there and get some bait out in the water. So I'm going straight in with some fantastic ragworm, supplied once again from Winnie's Worms, Holyhead. Fair play, he does supply some really good worm. And Barry, what are you going straight out with? Straight in with the blow lug there for Barry. So Barry's going to go with the blow lug and I'm going to go with the rag. Let's see who does the best. Still there, Bar? No? Big slack liner though, isn't it? I'm gone, Barry. Good bang down on a massive slack liner, yeah?
It was a big slack line bite, to be fair. Just didn't fucking
Connect.
connect.
Hopefully get him in a minute.
Yeah.
It was a good slack line bite, yeah. You right, yeah? You want to go to your right in a way? Yeah. There you are, mate. We've had to leave the boxes behind us on this gully here because we're only on a small bit of rock whilst the tide drops, and then we'll bring everything over in a minute. And we just crossed this gully here. It's fairly deep, like, crossed this gully here and left our gear behind us. So Barry with the first bite, but no connection to a fish. Let's see if I can get one. So first fish of the night, whiting. Not the target, so we'll get it back and look for that bass. Yeah. Looks very doggy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Not a whiting, but a dogfish. A little bit more weight on the rod though, so hopefully in the next 10 minutes before we head off home we can pick up a silver bar. Let's have a look. There's no such thing as a bad night's fishing or a bad day's fishing, but that was awful. For the effort we put in there tonight, very surprising there was no fish. But that's fishing. and it's what makes us keep going, trying over and over again. It's good to fish with Barry. Don't fish together that often. We should fish together more often, to be fair. It's good fun. We always have a good laugh and a good serious conversation and put the world to rights, so as they say. Ended up with half a dozen whiting, a doggy myself, and I think Barry did manage to get one whiting. Really bad though, considering the effort that we put in for that mark. As I always do, I put a tip into my sea fishing videos. So tonight's tip is, if you're going to venture out onto any marks, make sure you get your tide times right, because getting them wrong could cost you your life, especially if you can get cut off on the mark that you're fishing. Obviously we had to cross 3 gullies to get onto the mark tonight, so it's somewhere you fish on an ebbing tide, and I knew low water was 11 o'clock, so that gives me an hour and a half on the flood to fish the mark on the way in after the ebbing tide, and I wouldn't fish it on a big tide either. 24-foot tide tonight, so it doesn't come in too quick. Small tides, obviously the flood's a little bit slower, gives you that little bit more time, that little bit more safety. So yeah, tonight's tip is make sure you get your tide times right, and good luck, and hopefully we'll see you on the bank soon. So until next time, keep safe, keep fishing, keep chasing them dreams.